over here. Warning, this video will contain spoilers from the new My Little Pony episode, and also warning, it's going to contain my own personally opinions and fan theories about what's going to happen into the future of My Little Pony. So without further ado, here we go. Tight to in. So I have already talked a little bit about what I feel is going to happen. I feel like Chrysalis, Cozy Glow, and T-Rex are going to be reformed. We know Sombra is not a part of the image no more, or how to say that, so we can cross them off. But I think like this actually artwork is showing a little bit what I think could have happened in the, or can happen into the future of My Little Pony, because like if the three others are backstabbing Grogar, I think like Aristotle, or how to pronounce his name, I'm sorry, or some of the other evildoers can probably be the way out for Grogar, finding 4 new horsemen of the apocalypse. But I think like those 4 as they are now are working really good, because like I just see Grogar as the war, as like he is the embodiment of that rider. And I know like they're not all horses, but I think like that it's a metaphor, or something that we had to look upon. And then of course there's the pestilence, that's Cozy Glow. We have the famine, that is Queen Chrysalis, and T-Rex is the last one, because he is the one that can suck up all of the powers and stuff like that. And we had a discussion in our React group with like what is going to happen when they reform, or what is going to happen if Grogar finds out that they're backstabbing him, and like he is using his magic on, for example, Cozy Glow. And we were all agreeing like Cozy Glow would look as ugly as she is on the inside, so she would be like disfigured in her face, or she would be like a really old and helpless pony, or how to say that. I know like that sounds really horrible, but I also feel like that's a really good idea though. And like the way that it's going to happen with Chrysalis is that she's actually going to look like she's reformed. So she's going to look like when Thorax reformed into the newer changelings. So she would be like, no, I don't want to reform. This is not what I wanted. Grogar is just going to show them their truer side, or like what they are most have deeper issues with. I don't think it's necessarily fear that he's going to show them, because like that wouldn't work on Sombra. But I think like this with like reforming or showing Chrysalis a reformed side of herself is something that could actually help him get her even more onto his side, or how to say that. And of course then there's T-Rex. He would also be like becoming really weak, and almost like into looking like he was in his first form, just even weaker, laying and being like begging for mercy or something. I don't know if that's too far, but I don't know. Like I think like T-Rex is like on a point where you could actually break him if you did stuff like that to him. And I think like if that happened to those 3, like then they would never think about like backstabbing Grogar, or like Grogar is going to find out, he's going to find his bell, and the bell is actually the thing that gives the 3 others their the things that I just are talking about. But it could also be like that they are getting powers actually, and the main six now have to defeat them, or the main seven, as I like to call them, are going to become the seven deadly sins or something in those lines. I don't think like that's a possibility, but I'm still holding it up there because like we don't know how strong Grogar's powers is when he gets the bill. So when he gets the bill, I think like there's a possibility when he rings it that the main six would also change sides, because like I don't think it's only just a bill. I think it's a item, one of the magical items that there is supposed to be in the My Little Pony universe, and I heard like abut talk about this as well, and I agree with him. Like I think this is Starlight Glimmer's whatever, a magical item, or how to say that, and the others are going to get the pillars, whatever items, and the young main six are going to get the crown and the other magical items that we saw in the episode of that, with like Cozy Glow and her draining the place for power. Like there's these magical items, and I think like the Griffin crown or what it was is going to be presented to, of course, the Griffin, and all of the other stuff. Like we've seen them, the things that they took out from the magical items that they took out from the orbs, I think like that is the items that they're going to get, and the main six are going to get the pillars items, or they're going to actually just be able to take care of the evildoers with just magic that they already have. But I think like it could be awesome if we have a little bit of thing going on with Starswell the Bearded, like opening something with the elements, and like the elements then jump onto the main six and helps them, or the elements Grogar finds his bill and actually corrupts the elements or the items, so he would have like items for his new Legion of Doom, or call them what you want. Maybe he will find the seven deadly sins, because like the only ponies we need for that to happen is actually if he has that much power to actually bring Sombra back, or it could be Aristotle here, as I'm saying, I'm not good at saying his name, I'm sorry again. Or it could be like somebody that's not that corrupted yet, but can be corrupted easily. So, for example, Flim and Flam, I know like they're on really down on the scale of it, but think about it, they're really corruptible. And I think like maybe also Naysay, because like I know he's on the streak of being like reformed and stuff like that, but couldn't it be a little bit more interesting if he actually met Grogar, and Grogar was just like, oh, I can promise you that you're going to be the king of all schools, and there's not going to be anything else than ponies in your schools, and we will just have all of the other monsters go away, and you will have this area for yourself, or something in those lines. I don't know. A character that is also popping into my head now, and I know like this is not going to happen, and I think like you guys will not like what I'm going to say, so I don't know if I'm going to say it or not, but I think like it could be a possibility for that character to become evil again, and I'm talking about Starlight Glimmer. And I know you guys, she just got reformed, she just got her life together, and she is lovable, and everybody wants her to be good and stuff like that. But I still feel like there's something underneath somewhere, or like the evil four can go to Celestia and Luna, and Celestia and Luna would actually bow down and become the new seven deadly sins. That could also be insane, with like watching like the main six fight against Celestia and Luna in their evil form, that is Daybreaker and Nightmare Moon. But I don't think like that's going to happen. A character that I'm also thinking a little bit about, and this is definitely not going to happen, but Diamond Tiara, or like Fluttershy's brother. I don't think like they're going to go that far, but that could also be interesting, and like something that could be really hard on Fluttershy, because like imagine your brother coming back and actually being good at being evil, or how to say that. That could be so devastating, and I don't think she could banish her own brother or turn them into stone, or whatever is going to happen to them into the future. But let me know all your crazy ideas as well in the comments down below. And I took this picture from DeviantArt. I will put a link to that in the comments down below, or in the description down below. But you have a great day. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye.